Hi everyone, it's Marita with Harmonic Wholeness, and I have the next installment on the inner evolution on meditation. If you recall the last video, I was declaring to you that I will commit, or I have committed, to 90 days of meditation with the goal of being 2 hours a day. And that sounds, even still, it sounds really ominous to me. And in the last, how long has it been? A little over a week. The first time I sat down, hi George, to meditate, hey Amy, that first 30, 40 minutes was so easy, and now it's so hard. And I think when I reflect back, it's because I made that commitment directly on the heels of being in the North Woods of Minnesota at a retreat. So completely immersed in nature and spending most of the time outside and really being disconnected from technology. And I feel that that's the crux of it. So I'm outing myself that the first couple experiences were super easy, and it's been just like, oh my God. But I have made the commitment, and I have sat down every day to meditate. So, that's a win. I'm counting it as a win. And I wanted to share with you what happened yesterday. While at this retreat, I attended a Qigong class that I absolutely loved this class, and come to find out, this woman teaches about a half hour from me twice a month. And so I made my schedule available. Typically, I'm not available Monday mornings at 10:30, but I totally rearranged the standing meeting so that I could attend. And one of the things, her name is Rhonda, and one of the things that Rhonda had us do is, I think she called it body talk or body dialogue or something like that. Anyway, she had us ask a question about, an issue, and what does the body want? I saw that Patty joined. Hi, Patty. And I asked the question, what can I do to support this desire that I have to meditate? And I got all kinds of answers. And one of them was, I have a space, and I'll show it, hopefully I can remember. I have a space in my home that I call it my sacred space, and I also call it my art space. So I have, it's really dedicated really just to solitude, sacredness, and creating. I write here as well. But it had gotten overrun with the clutter of my art supplies. And so basically the answer came to prepare the space in a more conscious way. So, and then what else did it say? Incorporate movement. And I liked that idea because I'm really liking this Qigong. So incorporating the movement of Qigong or Tai Chi Cha, or, whatever works for you. But for me right now, I'm going to grab onto this Qigong. And so by incorporating the movement, you it just helps you naturally disengage from all this stuff, all of your day. And then the third thing, if you know me, you know that I'm a heavy oiler, have been for almost 20 years, is really to begin to utilize the essential oils via a diffuser and prepare the space. Now, one of the things I just did prior to talking to you is I actually smudged the room because I felt it needed a good smudge. And then going forward, I will use the oils. So I kind of wanted to share that with you because it's part of my journey. I want to share the inner evolution. We're all on an inner evolution. And maybe what I'm going through will help you, or I might be able to give you some ideas, or maybe we're actually on a parallel path and I don't know it, but you're here and you're listening, and that's way cool. So I kind of wanted to, I'm going to see how this works without being too jiggly, but I wanted to show you my space. It's It's a second bedroom in my home, and it's 10 by 12, maybe 11 by 13. It's not a very big space, but let's see if I can do this gently. So I'll go to the door. Oh, I got to turn you around. That's the part I always forget I can do. All right, so this is my space coming in the door, and I do a lot of painting. Here's one of my paintings. And here's another. I did a whole series of this particular motif, and this is a gorgeous fabric wall hanging I bought from a friend of mine when she moved out of state. And then here is my art table. It's huge. It's I don't even know, 40 by, oops, let's see, 40 by 6 feet, something like that. And here is where I have some art supplies, more art supplies. And then I have a dresser that I have more art supplies. And here's a painting by my friend Beth that I absolutely adore, and I'm looking for a place. I need more walls, in my opinion. Made this drum, my very first painting in this motif. And here's Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin has really come through this year as wanting to work with me, which I am totally honoring. And you know what? This was is part of a calendar that I got down in Florida at a Chinese restaurant. And I just cut the calendar part off, and she's been on my wall ever since. So anyway, and here's like a little altar. I love stones. I like to make altars, and I think that's about it. Let's turn you back. And I'll sit back down. But I hope that you found value in that. And if you have questions, put them in the feed in the comments, and I'm happy to address them for you. And if there's something that you're struggling with on your own inner evolution, I'd be happy to address that in a future Facebook Live. I'm really wanting to reach out and share with you, because I feel that the more transparent that we are as spiritual leaders, the safer it feels for you to be more vulnerable. So at any rate, Marita with Harmonic Wholeness, and you have a wonderful evening, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.